Welcome back to our channel, a talk show where we bring you exciting life stories from around the world. Today we have a special guest joining us all the way from Iraq. Please welcome Javier Jiménez Sacristán, Iraq Project Director for LALIGA, one of the visionaries behind the creation of a solid, professional and self-sustainable football league in Iraq. Let's dive straight into his journey and learn how he plans to revolutionize the football scene in the country. Thank you, Javier, for joining us today. Welcome to the show all the way from Iraq. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you, Sanj, for having me. Okay.
It's our pleasure. Our pleasure. I think what you're about to connect with the audience in a very unique way. We'd all love to hear your story. Can you tell us a bit about yourself to start with and what inspired LALIGA to undertake such a challenging task?
Okay, well, I've always been passionate about football and its ability to unite people. Mm-hmm. And I've been working in such amazing industry, football, for more than 15 years. Wow. And now I am here on behalf of LALIGA. My role is to lead the support for the Iraqi football industry transformation. And, living in Iraq, I witnessed the immense love for the sport, but also the challenges faced by local teams due to, above all, lack of resources and infrastructure. So we need to create a new league that not only focuses on showcasing talent, but also ensures long-term sustainability for the teams and the league as a whole. So this challenge is what inspired me.
Wow. And I know that you are both based in Iraq, but you also visit Madrid. So is that a monthly thing? You come back to Madrid, or are you permanently based in Iraq? How does it work?
No, I'm based in Iraq, but it depends on, I usually coming and going from Madrid to Iraq, depending on the job and the phases of the project. But I go back to Madrid from time to time.
Yeah, wow. Well, that all sounds incredible, Javier. Can you elaborate on the vision behind this league and how it will be different from the existing football structure in Iraq?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, our vision is, of course, with the leadership of IFA, stands for Iraqi Football Association, and its president, Mr. Adnan Darjal. Okay, our vision is to establish a professional football league that emphasizes the development of infrastructure, technology, financial fair play, coaching and youth talent programs. We aim to create an ecosystem that feeds talent from the grassroots level and provides a sustainable pathway to professional football. And I am strongly convinced that this will contribute to the overall development of sports in Iraq. So at the end of the day, it's to create a league in image and likeness of ours, of LALIGA in Spain.
So some sort of a mirror kind of thing.
Yes, yeah. Something like that.
It must be very tough. I mean, obviously, Iraq has its own infrastructure when it comes to football. Enter Javier with his sort of challenges, etc. Is it hard to take on a model that is already existing? It's not like you have a blank canvas. You've already got something there to mold and shape. Is it difficult?
Yes, indeed. There are challenges and a lot of obstacles, but we see them as opportunities for growth. For instance, one of the main hurdles is securing funding and sponsorships to support the league's operations and development. But we are actively engaging with potential investors and sponsors, both locally and internationally, to create a strong financial foundation.
Right.
Additionally, we are collaborating with government bodies to ensure the necessary support, and resources are in place to facilitate the league's growth.
Fantastic. Well, that's the most important thing, that the funding is there. So have you made a lot of contacts over there?
Yes,
I mean, is it something that, I mean, have you fitted in straight away? Was language a barrier? How did it work? I mean, tell me about that. That's quite an interesting thing, because I know La Liga is a Spanish league. Yes. Obviously, coming into Iraq, was the language a challenge?
Yes, because unfortunately there are only few people who speak English. I mean, of course, Spanish, almost no one, but most of people, they only know how to speak Arabic. So, and Arabic is a very, very difficult language. I am trying to do my best, at least to learn a few words, shukran for you, the salam alaikum.
It's amazing task.
It's one of our one of the weaknesses of this country. I mean, it's something like in Spain. In the past was the same. But okay, in the end, we are
getting around the hurdle. Yeah, you're getting around.
Yes. But in the end, it's something that the main contact, the main stakeholders of the project, of course, they speak English.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, it's fascinating to see the impact that this league has on the football landscape in Iraq. How do you envisage, this league contributing to the overall development of the sport in the country? I mean, you've got to take something that's barely there and make it the forefront of the attention for Iraq, the main league. It must be very difficult.
100%. In the end, our goal is to create a league that not only produces top-level football talent, but also promotes a sense of community and national pride. As I mentioned before, by investing in infrastructure, IT, coaching, and so on, we aim to create a sustainable football ecosystem that will nurture future generations of players. Besides, I'm sure that a professional league will attract international attention and talent, putting Iraq on the global football map, and even boosting tourism and some kind of investment in the country.
Wonderful, yeah, and that's what it needs, I think. So what about, are you there alone, or do you have a team with you? I'm curious to know. I mean, you can't be a one-man band, surely.
Yeah, there is another person. He's the sports manager. He is specialized above all in sport as a technical manager. Mm-hmm. And I have people from Iraq that they are supporting me, of course.
Right.
And all the staff of La Liga, the different departments and verticals, I need their support, and they have come here. So it's in the end, is the project is from La Liga, and only maybe the liaison between La Liga.
You are a very talented man. You have a great depth in football. For the people who don't know you here in the UK, could you enlighten us and tell us a little bit about your background in football?
Okay, I started more than 15 years ago as a CEO and vice president in Cordoba, a Spanish professional football club, in the second division, but it belonged to La Liga. La Liga is made up of the first and the second division in Spain. And 3 years we were promoted to the first division in the season 2013-2014. At that time, football was almost broke.
Yeah.
But fortunately, the president of La Liga, Javier Jiménez, joined as president in 2013, and everything changed. The governance, the TV rights, the income, the debt to the tax agency. It was a huge transformation, to the professionalism. And this situation is something similar, not the same.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of work to do, and the situation is similar. So, I know how to do it because I live this.
You've actually lived through those challenges, funding, and it's a broken system that you have to fix. Tell me about scouting. I mean, there must be so much hidden talent there. Since you've arrived, I guess you yourself have actually, borne witness to seeing some growing homegrown talent out there.
Yes, actually.
Tell me about that.
The coach of the national team is Spanish. Name is Jesus Casas, and all his team. And he even you can see there is talent because these people have suffered a lot. They are hungry, and there is talent. But the problem is the lack of infrastructure, even the knowledge of the coaches. So we are going to prepare training courses for them, and the way even the grassroots is essential. The grassroots of the Iraqi football, we need to change it because they are not used to even to train the way they have to do. And the idea is in the potential future to find out talent. One of our main project here is the youth talent development.
Right.
But it's a country with almost 50 million people, and they are now in the good position to and of course with our support that football can be a crucial way to develop this talent that exists.
Yeah, amazing. And so tell me about, the investment side of it. I guess somebody somewhere who's listening to this podcast wants to get involved. How can they get involved? Contact LALIGA? Contact you? How can they do it?
They can contact me better because it will, of course, it will be more agile. And I am absolutely open because we need that, to create. Of course, our support from LALIGA is important, but to create an image of this new professional institution that will run the Iraqi football, it will call Iraq Stars League. We need to attract investment. Of course, they have to. It's the idea I mentioned a few times before is the sustainability. I mean, now Iraqi football is running thanks to the funds from the government.
Right.
But that has to change. I mean, it's necessary that LALIGA can be
stands on its own 2 feet. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So long-term sustainability relies on investment and that sort of thing. Well, what about the actual? I mean, when do you envisage the first sort of league match? I mean, have you got a timetable? Are there some deadlines? Should we be looking out for things like that?
Actually, this season started in October and will finish in July. Next season, even we have changed some protocols. We have added new systems, for instance, the playoffs and playouts, the asymmetric calendar. So we have implemented some things in this competition, but this is it's a 3-year agreement. But each season you will see improvement. So next season the idea is to start with a few new ideas that now have been implemented in LALIGA, but it's not something that you can do from one day to another.
It's not a plan, right?
But of course, the weather is very tough here. is very hot, but we are implementing all the platform system strategies from LALIGA. And in the end, the idea is that at the end of 2026, the third season of the agreement, the competition will be absolutely economically independent. And
do you find, I mean, I saw a wonderful poster of you standing with all these big names behind you at some sort of an awards ceremony. It said there Saudi and all of these different places. So I guess your work could actually impact the rest of that side of the world.
Yes, of course, and because the idea is to be, as I mentioned before, putting Iraq on the global football map.
Yeah.
But at least in Middle East and North Africa, to be one of the main protagonists in football. Even in other countries, I can't mention them because of the confidentiality, but it's something that is impacting. Even we have the opportunity to expose the project in World Football Summit in Jeddah, and I know that the president of Iraqi Football Federation, he is receiving calls, and there are a lot of people in this area of the world interested on what this agreement is about.
Wow. Okay. Well, Javier, thank you. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but thank you again, for joining the show. Delight to have you on the show, and perhaps we can get you back on the show to talk about how the project has developed. I mean, it's a very exciting and very positive thing. So definitely. Yeah, it'd be lovely to have you back. Well, look, I hope that the audience found this conversation inspiring as much as I did. Stay tuned for more stories of innovation and passion from around the world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep dreaming big and making a difference. Javier, thank you. See you very soon.
Thank you very much, Sanj, and thank you to your audience too.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye for now.
Bye.